Hey everyone, JChub72 here. Kind of taking a little moment before I start work today. I found myself thinking of the Intellivision Amico. I saw Tommy Tallarico's presentation of it yesterday at the National Video Game and History Museum in Frisco, Texas. Good presentation, and I did go to that museum a few years ago. That is a great museum. You really ought to check it out if you've got a moment. And made me ask myself where I'm going to be standing with the Amico. Well, I put myself down as a down payment for a Founders Edition when they offered those. When they ask for the regular payment, I will be accommodating that. And the whole ball of wax will come as soon as I arrive. It's like I'll be doing my own review. I will be looking to do a second opinion, likely taking it to Tech and Gamer again, and the COG presentations. But the presentations might be a little screwy. Tommy Tallarico is talking about bringing the Amico out around 10/10 this year. I don't know how that will pertain to the 2600 special editions. Will they come out around that same time? Will they come out later, or will they come out earlier? I'm going to have to be kept informed on that. But a lot of my schedule depends on when the 2600 special edition I ordered arrives. If it arrives around October, I'm going to need some time to look it over, review it pretty quick. The main review and the second opinion review I can do on my own time. It's the COG presentations that I will be wondering about. Because it's not just a presentation on the Amico I will be looking to do. I will be looking to do a presentation on the Amico versus the VCS. Yeah. And in the interest of time, I'm thinking maybe if it doesn't come out till like late October or so, Amico versus VCS might be the best video to start with the COG presentation. And that likely would happen around November or so. As for the presentation on the Amico itself, right now, this is just speculation on my part on where the schedule will be, but I doubt there will be a regular COG meeting around December, as that will be the Christmas holiday. I also doubt that we will have a COG meeting around January, because that's when the Global Game Jam happens, which is the last weekend of the month. February is another one I don't think so, because I'm hoping to organize a group trip with my sci-fi group out to PAX East in Boston. So a COG presentation on the Amico, the latest it might happen is around March, and I'm not sure that's an acceptable time. That'd be like 6 months after it was released. I'd have to talk to the people at COG to see maybe if there'd be an earlier presentation. Like I said, this is all tentative. Nothing's set yet. But they also have other presentations like Prototype and Play and a Let's Play, which is usually around Sundays, where they review a game. Prototype and Play is where a lot of the developers in the area show off their work. Those have all been virtual due to COVID. I don't know if those will remain that way when we go back into our main meeting place at the Idea Foundry. We would have to wait and see. Maybe we might be able to do an earlier Amico presentation. Fingers crossed. But my own personal video review and second opinion I can do early on. But an Amico versus VCS presentation and an Amico presentation are not the only things I'll be looking to do with COG. With luck, the Columbus Arts Festival will be starting back up next year. I took part in that around 2019 or so, and I had a 2-hour block of time. If I'm not presenting my own creation at that time, I will probably also do another presentation video. Well, not video, but another presentation of like VCS versus Amico. I'd have to see if it was okay with the higher-ups at COG. I think they might accept. If not, then I just present my own work. And, well, so as far as I know, if I find myself over at the PAX East next year, well, that'll be the Atari Creeps neck of the woods. Maybe we might run into each other. And maybe I might even bring the Amico along. Maybe not. Maybe he'll have one of his own. If he does, then I'll see about bringing along my VCS and just maybe he can do a side-by-side presentation of his own for his own channel. I'll extend the I might extend the invite later on, but it all depends on when the Amico arrives. And I guess that's all the news that's fit to spit. So I got to get back to work. I got to get going. Take care. Signing off.